3-star hotel situated at Elmina off the Cape Coast Takoradi High. We are looking at about 100 rooms, and all of us who have been to Elmina Beach Resort know that it's underwent some renovations and some improvements, over the years. So again, bear in mind that even what I'm saying now, this is when this was done. Now, Ridge Royal Hotel, a 3-star hotel located in the historic city of Cape Coast, Ghana. For this one, we are looking at about 79 rooms. And when I say 79 rooms, bear in mind, all the different grades there. In fact, Ridge even has chalet. It has chalets, it has regular rooms, it has double rooms. It even has rooms that have kitchens and halls, and also just so that we have a full picture of what we are talking about. Then there's the Buzia Beach Resort, a 3-star hotel situated in Buzia in the Ahantan West municipality. That one has about 62 rooms. Right? Oh, okay. Actually, so let's forget about Buzia and let's talk trust, because clearly they didn't make the past mark for the sale. So let's concentrate on the first 4. That's the Labadi Beach Hotel, the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Elmina Beach Resort, and the Ridge Royal. Honorable.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to salute our audience. It is a very rainy day, yet made time, sacrifice, go through the rain, be here with us this evening. It shows dedication, shows how much you love the country. I want all of you to give yourselves a round of applause. We are here this evening to discuss state assets that belong to all of us. They don't belong to a political party. They don't belong to the rich. They don't belong to the poor. They don't belong to an individual. They belong to all of us. The list that you have heard Mamiama go through, provide for you. These are assets that belong to all of us. Labadi Beach Hotel is a state asset. It belongs to all of us. La Palm Royal Resort belongs to all of us. Ridge Royal in Cape Coast belongs to all of us. Elmina Beach Resort belongs to all of us. Buzia Beach belongs to all of us. Trust Lodge belongs to all of us. So you and I have an equal stake in the future of these assets. Any decision about the future, about the viability of these assets, we have to be consulted. Our wishes will have to be adhered to. Nobody can sit in cabinet, can sit on the Senate board and decide that on their own they will take decisions that have not considered our input, because they are not private property. We would not be here if we heard that the Honorable Brachampo has decided to build another rock city in Accra, or in Tamale, or in Wa, or in my constituency, North Town. We won't take any issue. When he decided to acquire his land to build rock city in Kwewu, did any of us bother? We don't take any interest what happens there, how he runs it, who he employs. He can decide tonight to change Rock City Hotel in Kwewu to an apartment building or to a market. He can decide to close it down. It's up to him. It is his private investment. so he can decide what to do with it. But as soon as you decide that you are going to sell hotels that belong to all of us, then all of us, particularly the workers of Ghana, have a stake. We have an interest in these hotels. You need also to bear in mind that these hotels that we are discussing, a lot has been said about these hotels which are not true. You have heard them say that the reason why they are selling these hotels is because these hotels have become a liability. Indeed, SNIT issued a statement on the 19th of May, 2024, a Sunday, because of how hot the matter is and how outraged Ghanaians are following the revelations we put out about how they were finalizing this sale to the Honorable Brian Champo. In the statement, paragraph 1 and 2 of the statement, SNIT says that they need a strategic investor to bring in capital so that these hotels will be profitable, so that there will be efficiency, so that they will be sustainable. So we decided that, okay, let's open the books. Let's go into the financial statements of these hotels. And my brothers and sisters, you will be shocked what we are discovering. These are perhaps the most profitable hotels you can find in our country. Deloitte and Touche, you've heard of that globally renowned audit firm. They are the auditors of Labadi Beach Hotel. Deloitte is telling us that Labadi Beach Hotel is so profitable. Last year, Labadi Beach Hotel declared profit of 158 million Ghana cedis. Can you believe that? So when they tell us that these hotels are not profitable, that these hotels need a savior, that Honorable Brian Champo is coming to save these hotels, he is a strategic investor, they are hiding the truth from you and I. The year before, Labadi Beach Hotel made a profit of 70.7 million. I'm not the one saying it. We have published these documents, the Deloitte financial statement. Last year, Labadi Beach Hotel alone paid dividend to government 25 million Ghana cedis. After they have paid their workers, paid all the people they owe, their profit has been set aside, they were able to pay dividend of 25 million. The year before, Labadi Beach Hotel alone paid 10 million cedis in dividend. Over the last 4 years, if you analyze the financial statement, in addition to the dividends, Labadi Beach Hotel alone has paid taxes to the tune of 20.5 million Ghana cedis. So Labadi Beach Hotel is a cash cow. Imagine what all of these millions can do for Ghanaian workers. All these dividends, all these taxes. Can't it buy incubators in our hospitals? Can't it even build a hospital? Can't it provide beds for our pregnant women who are still delivering on the bare floor? If you go to 37 today, I was shocked when I went to visit a constituent of mine. They don't have a single imaging equipment working. MRI is not working. X-ray is not working. These monies, these dividends that Labadi is paying to government, can't it buy these machines for 37 so that any of us can have an accident anytime? We can break a leg. When they take us to 37 hospital, we will get these equipments to take care of our health. So these state assets are helping all of us. If you look at the financial statement of Ridge Royal Hotel, also very profitable. I even found out when I was going through the documents for Ridge Royal Hotel, they provided their most dedicated clients who like the hotel, who are always there, holding conferences. And I was shocked to see first on the list, Office of the President. Office of the President. They like Ridge Royal very much. They are always there, holding retreats there. Parliament is on the list. And you all know the kind of presidency we have. You know. Even our presidential jet, which President Kufuor ordered, President Mills used it, President Mahama used it. President Akufo-Addo said it wasn't luxurious enough. You remember? He had to be chartering 20,000 euros an hour jet. I had to be on that case about the waste of resources until he stopped when we became very broke and were declared bankrupt. So if President Akufo-Addo's presidency, they like Ridge Royal, and Ridge Royal has listed them as one of their most dedicated clients, you should imagine how Ridge Royal is. And Ridge Royal, Smith has invested only in recent years over 70 million in renovating Ridge Royal in Cape Coast. And it's very profitable. Why do we spend taxpayers' money, workers' money? We renovate a hotel nicely, spruce it up, give it new equipment, new facilities, only for us to sell it to an individual. Does that make sense? Now, all the other hotels that are struggling only in recent years, check their history. La Palm was very profitable until recently. We should tell you that it's a management problem. These are the people making the appointments. They don't appoint the right people. When you put square pegs in round holes, what do you expect? Recently, we put out memos from La Palm, the hotel which is struggling. The deputy MD acted as MD for 6 months when the MD died. And she is demanding $18,000 for the 6 months, $3,000 a month, in addition to her salary. Why won't La Palm struggle? Where does this happen? So if you have this bad management practice, you will certainly struggle. So this sale is not about hotels are struggling, we need a savior. I am now convinced, I'm clear in my mind, that rather elements in the ruling government have seen that these are very choice assets, very lucrative, very profitable. Instead of all of us sharing in it, when they pay taxes, they pay dividends, it comes to all of us. We all will benefit. But because of greed and unpatriotism, a few people want to hijack it. I don't know if you have seen the latest information we put out about the beachfront for Labadi Beach Hotel. Have you heard that Labadi Beach Hotel has become the only beach hotel? Look at the name, Labadi Beach Hotel. And yet, a hotel called Labadi Beach Hotel has lost control over its beachfront. It doesn't have the beach. The former MPP chairman's sons, Paul Blay and Kwame Yedinkama Blay, say that they now own the beachfront. They have taken it over. Can you believe that? So, Labadi Beach Hotel, they don't have control over their beach. And if you see, how did we know this? The business partner of the Blay brothers, who has been elbowed out, is a Belgian Ghanaian called Lloyd Duvasi Jr. He is saying that he came up with a business idea. They set up a joint partnership, registered a company called Gold Coast Expo. when the year abroad was going to be organized, they then approached Labadi Beach Hotel and said, look, we have this idea, Lloyd's idea, people who are coming, the Africans in diaspora who are going to visit them, we want them to come to the Labadi beachfront to organize a bash, an entertainment jamboree for them. But we will sign an agreement with you, Labadi. The people will come through your gate and your reception, so you can also count with us. You can check the gate process. And then after we will share 3 equal parts. Loic will get his share, the Blay brothers will get their share, and then Labadi Beach will get the third part of the booty. Will you believe that when the millions came in, and the Blay brothers saw how profitable the beachfront, they elbowed out Loic, changed the software, denied him access to the account. They also denied Labadi Beach Hotel their share. This is not me saying, these are all court documents. There are rulings on it. And we've published the court documents. So, the Blay brothers then decided that they would go and create their own access to the beachfront. Then they went to meet some people who claimed that they are the true owners. Labadi Beach Hotel didn't see the true owners of the beach. They are the true owners of the beachfront. And they say they have leased the beachfront. So now Labadi Beach Hotel is there, a beach hotel without the beach. Only in Ghana. Can you believe that? So what does this tell you? These are prominent politicians seeing how profitable Labadi Beach, and they want to take it for themselves, capture it for themselves. So let nobody deceive you that this transaction is about somebody coming to save. Now let us go into the financials of those who are coming to save us. You've heard of Rock City Hotel. So I decided that, okay, maybe what they are saying about this CEO and his hotel, maybe we have never seen a hotel and a hotel management with magnificent results in the manner in which it is being described. So we decided that we will go and obtain the filings. Every company under Ghanaian law, you must file your taxes, file your returns with GRA at the end of the year. So we managed to intercept Rock City's filings at GRA. Will you believe that the hotel, which is supposed to come and save these other hotels, this state has the private hotel, Rock City, will you believe that they are making losses? So Rock City Hotel made losses for 2023. And that is what they have filed at the GRA. So they didn't pay taxes. When Labadi Beach Hotel was making 158 million in profit, Rock City was making losses. When Labadi Beach Hotel was paying dividend of 25 million, paying taxes of 20.5 million, Rock City was not paying government anything. When you declare that you have made losses, GRA officials don't come after you because you have made losses. You can't pay taxes when you have made losses. And this is the hotel coming to save Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm, Elmina, Ridge Royal. So between Labadi Beach Hotel and Rock City, who should be buying who? Who should be saving who? Which of the hotels need salvation? It's Rock City. So you can tell clearly that this transaction, one hotel is struggling, the MD is in government. Let me see how I can, under the guise of divestiture, grab this very profitable hotel and then use it rather to save my investment, which is not doing well. That's what this is about. That's what it is about. Clearly, if you have any doubt, check. Do you know that when Smith started this divestiture, their website what they originally announced, what they advertised, the procurement process. 17 February 2018. Just check. When they started, they said that they have identified 6 of their hotels which they want to sell. 6. How come Honorable Brian Champ, after doing his due diligence, after going round, it is no longer 6 but 4? And check the 4 that he has selected. He has selected the most profitable and the ones that are at prime location. So as of Buzia collapsed long ago with rundown structures. Then Trust Lodge, it just has about 10 rooms somewhere in Takrady, small hotel. He doesn't want that. He wants the Labadi, the La Palm, the Ridge Royal, the Elmina, prime location. They are all beachfront, newly renovated. They are making profit. They have brands, brand recognition, iconic hotels. They have goodwill. So how can anybody convince us that this is about somebody coming to save our hotel? This is state capture. This is looting. This is plunder. And we are not going to accept it. That is why on Tuesday, we said that the good people of this country should come out in their numbers. We are going to start from the front of Labadi Beach Hotel. You told Ghanaians that the hotels are collapsing. The hotels have been run down. The hotels are not profitable. So we are going to start from there. So that the whole world, with the media, we've invited local and international media. They should come and see us standing in front of the hotel that they say has collapsed, that has run down. When we finish, we'll walk to La Palm. Fortunately, as God will have it, it's just 5 minutes, not far at all. When you stand at Labadi, you can even see La Palm Hotel. We will also go there so that everybody will see. These are the hotels they say that they need a savior. We need Jesus Christ Achampo to come and save these hotels. We want to go and see these rundown hotels. After that, we will walk through Gifford Road. What we have agreed with the police, we will go all the way to Christ the King. They say they don't want us to come too close to the Jubilee House. Surprisingly, they say the president is afraid of us. So, since it's a working day and he will be in the office, they don't want us to come too close. We don't mean any harm. We are rather victims. We are not the ones looting the hotels. So I'm surprised that they are rather afraid of us. We who don't have weapons, we don't have cudgels, we don't have anything. We are just going to present a petition. So we've agreed that no problem. Keep us as far as you want. No problem. We even as we don't want to come in. These days the name of that house has even changed. Many young people on the street are calling the place Lobby House. That's what I hear on a daily basis. I don't want to be associated with that house. So they should walk over to the Christ the King Church and we will receive we will let them receive the petition. That's what is going to present the petition to. So it is a very simple thing. We are saying we want to hear a clear announcement from the president that my appointees, unfortunately for us, all the people who are creating these programs are the president's appointees. It's not as if maybe somebody has come from IMF and President Akufo-Addo can't control the person, or the person is from World Bank, or maybe some African Union top diplomat. No. The people who are selling at SNIT, Kofi Osafuma, his own senior minister's son, is his appointee. The one who is buying is his cabinet minister, Honorable Brian Champ. So this one is not a difficult ask. Your own people, just call them to order. Fortunately for us, it is the president who told us that if you want to do business, Stay in the private sector. Don't come and take his position that he's offering and use it for business. Engage in conflict of interest. The president said that. We all heard him. All the anti-corruption crusaders applauded the president. Oh, profound statement. The president means business. So why can't the president call his people to order? Look, all this agitation would have ended many weeks ago if the president had just made a simple announcement. From today, all my appointees who are buying hotels, back off. We are no longer selling the hotels. We have listened to organized labor. Organized labor is very clear. They issued a statement on the 20th of May that their reps on the board did not agree. They told the board to stop the transaction. So, organized labor has spoken. Civil society organizations have spoken. People in academia have spoken. Parliamentarians have spoken. Ghanaians are agitated. So, we have heard you. As President of the Republic, I apologize for even allowing this to happen in the first place. So, we are backing up. If the President does that, then we will stop. But if the President does not announce and does not give us assurance that they are backing out of this transaction, these demonstrations will continue. Tuesday will not be the only demonstration. They will continue until they back off and leave our... My brothers and sisters, when they claim that they are looking for assets that are not doing well to sell, I hold in my hands here an extract from the latest SIGA report that was brought to Parliament. SIGA is the State Interest and Governance Authority. They report on state assets. I have here the financials of STC. SNIT has 80% shares in STC. So STC belongs to Ghanaian workers. Many Ghanaian workers don't know that. You are the real owners of STC. The one Nana Komia is running, STC. Listen to the financial record of STC. 2017, STC made a loss of 28.9 million. Losses, 28.9 million. 2018, 18.1 million. 2019, 27.9 million. 2020, a loss of 32.5 million. 2021, a loss of 52.4 million. Can you believe that? And the managing director of STC, this morning I confronted him on Good Morning Ghana. You are going around defending this deal. That Brian Champon made the best offer, he is coming to save us and all of that. Look at what you are doing at STC. If truly you believe that state assets that are not doing well must be sold, why haven't you started selling STC? Why didn't you start at STC? As for STC, you are the MD. You are keeping it, appointing even more deputy MDs. 3 deputy MDs for a collapsing state transport company. And that one you say it shouldn't be sold. But hotels that are profitable. So clearly, this even tells you that it is not about let us save slate investments that are not profitable. That's not what it is about. If that's what it is about, how come nobody, all these saviors in cabinet, top saviors, how come nobody wants to save STC? See where STC is going. None of the cabinet ministers want to. Can you believe that? So these people, they think that we don't reason. They think we don't have brains. So this is not about saving these hotels. Then the other thing, as I begin to round up for you to ask your question. You have heard people say that, oh, let us forget about all this conflict of interest. Let's forget about the reason why they are selling and all of that. To them, what is important is Honorable Brian Champon making a good offer? Are the financials good? That is what we should discuss. So I said, okay, no problem. So we got to work. Now we have intercepted the memos from SNIT about the financial offer that Brad Champon has made. Will you believe that SNIT's own valuation, their valuation report, it says that the 4 hotels that Brad Champon is interested in, the market value, fair market value for the 4, even that, it was really a valuation that you can raise issues with. Because if you compare this valuation with the 2012 valuation, this is so low. So it was brought low for this transaction. But no problem, we'll go with it. SNIT's own valuation report says that the 4 hotels, they should sell it for $121 million. The 4, the 60% share. Will you believe that all of what Brad Champon has offered is $61 million? Even that he said he will pay over a 3-year period. So all this big talk, grandiose claims about a savior is coming to save our hotels. Half of the value is what he's offering. Half. Elmina Beach, he says that he can pay only $2 million. When the valuation is $7 million. La Palm, the valuation is $57 million. He says he will pay only $31 million. So it's donkomi, what we call in Ghana, donkomi sales. Donkomi. And look, if you get Labadi Beach Hotel in your basket, Labadi Beach Hotel alone, in 2 years, it will pay for all these other hotels. So that is what this deal is about. It's a total rip-off. It is not in our national interest. So we are saying that this donkomi, we no go agree today, we no go agree tomorrow, we no go agree next year. We no go agree. That is why as member of parliament, I don't want some people to say that, oh, maybe I am opposing this because the person going to buy it is not from my party. So I'm hoping that one day, if we come to power, then we will buy it. We have seen a lot of this in our history. So these days, people are skeptical of politicians. You remember when BNDC was selling in Sawam Canary, and 31st December Women Movement went to buy it. You remember what happened in this country? The MPP then took a principal position that is conflict of interest. 31st was founded by Nana Kunedu Ajimaroli. You remember recently when we were building the Bui project, and Asiedu Nketia is from that place, he's from Sekwa. They are doing a project in his hometown. He decided that he wants to set up a small block making factory, you remember? So that the Bui contractors can buy from his block factory. The slim macho Asiedu Nketia said, oh, let me do some small block business. Imagine how the MPP raised hell. You remember? They said, hey, no, why you shouldn't go near there. It's conflict of interest. So what has changed? Today, you are allowing a cabinet minister. He says he's buying it himself. He's the director in the company, the sole shareholder, the sole beneficial owner. So it is him. And yet, they are calling me names. They've launched all kinds of attacks. They say they are dragging me to Shraj over all kinds of ridiculous claims. Ridiculous claims. A constituency farm project that never got off, that hasn't started. They say, what is the conflict of interest? Am I buying any state farm? So now we can't farm in our constituency. We can't farm. I haven't come to steal anybody's seedlings. God has given us land in North Town. They say, I can't farm. The farm has not even started. No problem. I won't do the farm. No problem. I'll stay in parliament and talk for the people of Ghana. But you see, the point I'm making is that in order to stop this, I'm sponsoring a private members bill so that we can ban all politicians and politically exposed persons from buying state assets. I believe in long-term solutions. This cannot continue because you see, it doesn't help any of us in the political class. You can't take yourself out. These are the things that make people get so angry about politicians. And very soon, if care is not taken, and they say that's a politician coming.
Truly African.
Ha! How can we some look fast? Baba, me again. Yes, we are late. Me quite remember who hear me. Menti me sent my friend doctor when I'm crossing over. Share that for me. See what we swear. She has malaria. Hey, malaria. Oh, what they say with the router? Me copy the absence here. A drone a friend router mixer. You come and let a draw and running router. Some
Gap trap and the draw crew abaso body assay. Wabo router mixer abaso. Router natural products and router mixer. Yeah, you could see a treat. Router tonic and the router life one. And who a finish like the bunny if in the
to be a politician and to be buying state assets. Their spouses, their children, their close associates, it should not be allowed. It doesn't happen in any serious country where they have respect for the people, they have respect for ethics, they have respect for morals. So on Tuesday, we want all of you to come out in your numbers. Let us show President Akufo-Addo red. I know he fears demonstrations because he did a lot of demonstrations himself. He knows the power of demonstration. Let's come out in our numbers and let's send a clear message that these are our hotels. We say we are not selling. We will not sell today. We are not selling tomorrow. Take your hands off our hotels and let the hotels continue to function, make profit, and let the workers who are working there. You know that in all this discussion, nobody is even thinking of the workers there. When the new management comes, you think they are going to keep the workers. Anytime you see any document, they say we are bringing efficiency. It means that all the people there, they are not efficient. They are too many. They are going to sack them. There will be retrenchment, redundancy. We are not going to accept that. The hotels are doing well. All the independent auditors have lauded the management. The few ones like Elmina and La Palme, all they need is to appoint new managers. Stop this political apparatchiks, square pegs in round holes. Appoint people who know how to manage hotels. Even Labadi, if we put all these hotels under the Ghanaian management of Labadi, what the managers of Labadi Hotel have done is remarkable. Look, if I was the one taking decision, I would say, look, what's your secret? Can we rather just package all these hotels and put it under the management of the current managers of Labadi Beach Hotel? They are doing so well. In these times, for a hotel to make 158 million, pay dividend of 25 million. In addition to that, few weeks ago, they went to Weja, the leprosarium, corporate social responsibility. They went to spend 299,000, offering free food. They cooked for the lepers there. Good management. They have the people at heart. They are humane. They are kind. They should rather be the ones, they should save Rock City, that is making losses, and then manage all these other hotels. And they are Ghanaians. When was the last time we heard about such a Ghanaian success story? Instead of celebrating the managers of Labadi Beach Hotel, we say they should go home. Let's sack them and bring Brian Champon, the savior, to come and inject imaginary profitability. And actually, that's what is going to happen. It's going to just inject losses. So, we are on course. We are going to win this battle. I am very, very confident. Look, if we didn't start this agitation, these hotels would have been sold longer. They were at the last stages. It will have been sold longer. So, the agitation is working. It is producing results. Let's get to the finish line and let us get the president to make a public declaration that they are backing off the sale of these hotels and they are not going to sell them any longer. Thank you very much.
Hello, information.
But ask.
Me, I still not got the money for that list of expensive building materials you sent to me. The price of the iron rods have been increased too much, are they?
Madam, relax. Look, that's not why I did call. I just visited IPCP, where the engineers told me everything about Trasacco fast floor.
Trawanko, please, those people are expensive. Are they not the people building those big houses in town? I beg those guys.
Madam, in fact, I used to think the same until I visited their office today, and they gave me an estimate of how much it will cost. No, the estimate is free. It's cheaper than the one I even sent you.
Wow.
Building contractors, foremen, masons. Visit IPCP, the Trasacco Fast Floor. Engineers will assist you build an affordable, faster and stronger building.
Oh, madam. It is done.
Wow.
Trasacco Fast Floor. Stronger, faster and affordable.
This is a Trasacco construction product.
How can we some look fast? Papa, me again. Let's all yell it. Me quite remember who you need. Mentally, I'm sent my friend doctor when I'm crossing over. So what was swearing? She has malaria. Malaria. Oh, why they say what the router? Me copy the absence here. A drone a friend router next. You come and let the draw. And running router. So
Calf trap and the draw ku abaso body ase. Wabo router mixture abaso. Router natural products no ne router mixture. Ya e de kutie a trick. Router tonic and the router life wa. E wuhuru e finish ra de bone e fi nipadua mu. Nasa support immune system no. Router de obi ase ye. FDA age dwede nkra to ya tu.
Hello, information.
but ask.
Me, I still not got the money for that list of expensive building materials you sent to me. The price of the iron rods have been increased too much, are they?
Madam, relax. Look, that's not why I did call. I just visited IPCP, where the engineers told me everything about Trasacco fast floor.
Trawanko, please, those people are expensive. Are they not the people building those big houses in town? I beg those guys.
Madam, in fact, I used to think the same until I visited their office today, and they gave me an estimate of how much it will cost. No, the estimate is free. It's cheaper than the one I even sent you.
Wow.
Building contractors, foremen, masons. Visit IPCP, the Trasacco Fast Floor. Engineers will assist you build an affordable, faster and stronger building.
Oh, madam. It is done.
Wow.
Trasacco Fast Floor. Stronger, faster and affordable.
This is a Trasacco construction product.
Join us on Talk Time for great conversations on Africa's political and socio-economic struggle and how this positively impacts its people. The show brings out the different dimensions of local and international issues. Talk Time with Kwesi Pratt Jr. airs on Saturdays at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 8 p.m. only on Pan African Television. Pan African Television, truly African.
Demonstration. And like they say in church, we are using this as a point of contact for all of state assets, right? There's a saying in Chi that what has been eaten in the past, that one can go. We'll protect what is left. And for me, this is not it's not a political mission. It's a state mission, right? I find it sort of like a civic duty. That what is gone, all the hotels, the names that I mentioned, all the industries and things that I mentioned in the past, those ones are gone. But at least in our era, me and you, in our era, there's something that we can do in our generation. And for me, like I was saying before, I think I'm in the spirit with my red shoe and my red trousers and my Pan-African TV t-shirt, right? And I believe that on Tuesday, all of us would be there, for our civic duty. If anybody has questions or contributions, this will be the time. If there's something you don't understand, perhaps I should go first, right? And let me ask our speakers in the person of the Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, MP for Northong, and also Madam Na Ayele Adefio Sechere. She's Trade Union spokesperson. That's the Trade Union Congress, the spokesperson. My question, and I'm starting. My question is, I mean, every time we are told about the private sector and what a wonderful thing the private sector is, right? Every time. And yet somehow, when you go into our history and you come all the way down, it seems the private sector literally feeds off the state. And I wonder about this kind of private sector, which would not stand on its own, but will consistently want to take from the state to grow. That's my question. And perhaps this is because I'm a socialist and I'm coming from my very biased viewpoint. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Is it a Ghanaian situation that for us in Ghana, our private sector just thrives on public assets? Please think on that. I've started. Please, who is next? Whose mind is? Please, sir, I'll come to you.
Hello. I heard someone saying Ajayichu. Honorable, God bless you very much. We were young when we first heard of you. The MPP people cannot help it. They jealous you so much angry. And I'm not just saying it. It happened. All of us have seen it. The first thing that comes out when you hear Okuje talk, oh, one year you mother, oh, minister, what about to minister? And I said, even, Honorable, I know it's not true because I heard you explaining it on a platform a few months ago. But even if that were the case, look at what Osafo Nko did to us. Akufo-Addo himself, 70s, 80s, and you supervised the sacking of Domelevu because $1 million was paid for no work done. People in their 70s, and I can now understand why Rollins did that coup. Honorable, we will not encourage coup though. We will just encourage you. You are an asset to all of us. Please keep it up. The last time when I heard from you, when this thing happened to me, I was so blessed and happy. Called my mother to tell her. Finally, the man we all love, personally, he even tried calling me, didn't hear of me and so on. May God bless you so much. Keep doing what you are doing. As for the MPP, the day of reckoning is coming. Why should a man like even Bernard Champon win a contract and then this honorable? Why? I know you have no control over that, though. But the little you can do, these things should not be happening. U.S. Army for 2 years, and he was even a reserve person from age 32 to 34. Even if he didn't touch his salary in 2 years, how much was he paid? To be having millions to be negotiating today in dollars. I'll pay 60 million over a 3-year period. At which time he will even be out of power. We are shocked about the thing in this country. We know that one day, the time will come. God bless you, Honorable. And God bless you, Amma Pratt, Pan-African TV.
Thank you very much. Honorable, I want to know which criteria they used in erecting Rock City to obtain this. Antina, I'm saying I want to know which criteria they used before Rock City attained they did not to buy those hotels. I'm asking Antina also, can't they issue a command that all employers should, or petition that all employers should stop paying it? Or if, yes, because it seems if persuasion fails, force must be applied. Because we can't be paying monies and then when there's a decision to make, we are not even involved. And when we are talking about it, we will not even be they will not even bother to even answer or hear to our plea or whatever we are saying. Because, quote unquote, they do not, God has not put in knowledge into their head, only like those in them. There are people who are competent outside and who can do whatever equally when they are being given this opportunity. So can't your outfit also petition something of a sort so that they will see how serious this whole thing that we are doing is about?
Yeah. Mine is simple. I want to know if state institutions are not profitable and state is holding majority shares and they want money, can't you float those shares on the Ghana Stock Exchange so that workers can buy in and have a say? Why do we sell it to one particular individual? If SNIT, you don't want to do business, float the shares. Where government wants money, he wants bonds. It comes to you and I to give him money by buying bonds. So if SNIT, you think you cannot do business, sell your shares back to us so that one particular individual will not take over all these things. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Simano Kwe Amakwe from Mukankwe North. What I want to say is that is it necessary that whenever a public company or something is going down, is it necessary that you always have to sell it? Must it be sold? In our Aka language, there is a saying that into my ifia in tite. And when the thing is going wrong, we need to find a solution to how to resolve it, to bring it back to the state that it was, or the state that we want it to be, so that it can profit all Ghanaians. This is a government who has closed down too, and going to countries for loan, whilst those countries are taking too. You think you are rich, that is why you have closed down your toe. If there is mismanagement there also, there is something that must be done to it. You don't have to close it down. You've closed it down, shut down some money. Now you need money to do other things, and you want to sell the public this thing to just one individual. And I think I side with my brother who just spoke. They should sell, float it out to the workers so that everybody can have shares in it, and then the company can keep on working. We are not selling our hotels.
Okay, my ladies are getting ready to speak. But before they do, I'll pass the microphone. And then once you're done.
Right. Brilliant questions. Brilliant questions and suggestions. Thank you very much. First and foremost, you remember when I was speaking, I talked about the fact that the Act 766, the law governing pensions in this country itself, needs to be worked on, because it is problematic. Look, we're all supposed to be on pensions in the country, but the police, the security agencies are not on the pensions. So me and you, what do you call that old 247? You know, and if they're going on pension, they take money, government will take money and then give it to them, but they don't contribute anything to pensions, and that's problematic. So everybody must contribute, and then everybody must partake of it. You understand? And it's a brilliant suggestion you make. Look, if we have ailing organizations or institutions or companies, well, worst case scenario, float them on the stock exchange. Let every Ghanaian take a bite of it, because after all, if you did, I am not sure that Ghanaians will say they would. So brilliant suggestion. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much for this.
Thank you. Before Honorable takes the microphone, I'd like us to involve those on Facebook. So Prosper Mensah says, this government is just after state facilities. It's forgotten that there's death one day, there's accountability one day, there's judgment one day. All those who are supposed to be speaking, they are all silent. Greed, wickedness, witchcraft. Ima Kwadoka says we will surely vote them out for good. Prosper Mensah comes back to say, Amma, I am disgusted watching the video of the woman that Winneba Hospital killed. Which country at all is this? Cats and dogs are more valuable to countries like where I am now than human beings in Ghana. You didn't tell us where you are. I want you to ask my respected Honorable Samuel to take on this matter in Parliament. This poor woman's soul deserves justice. Baba Rufai says this wicked, corrupt government doesn't have any respect for Ghanaians. When it's them, it's okay. When it's others, it's wrong. Shameless political party. There are other this one, Annette Latte, she says hypocrite. Sumaya Ando is clapping, we see you. This one says we no go sit down, make Nanado and his family sell Ghana. Never. Because of this day like thievery, they don't want to hand over power. Okay, right. Nab Augustine says, good evening, Honorable. All of you who are complaining about the sound, we see you. We hope that the sound has been worked on. Honorable.
So very, very brilliant and fantastic submissions that you made. You know, they will not float it on the Ghana Stock Exchange so that you and I will have a bite and will have a share in it. The thing is too profitable. It's too juicy. And people are greedy. They want it all for themselves. They want it all for themselves. They want it all for themselves. If it's e-levy, that one, all of you should contribute. That one, they will bring it so that they will collect it from all of you, from your momo. Because that one, they have to generate from you. But Labadi Beach Hotel, when you see the books, before they started this sale, they must certainly have gone into the books. They know about the Deloitte financial statement. And they saw how profitable it is. You think they'll come and float it so that you and I will have a share? No. So, this is your suggestion. And why it was not considered should tell you that this has nothing to do with somebody coming to save these hotels. It is not about saving hotels. It's about looting the hotels. It's state capture. Something that can benefit all of us. One person wants it. That's what this is about. Simply put. Mamiama asked a very, very fundamental question. Private sector, private sector. All the over 300 companies that Kwame Nkrumah built, where are they? After 24 February 1966, where are they? If the private sector is where the magic wand is, that is where things are run better and where there are such great success stories, where are they? The last time somebody did an assessment of these industries, this Kwame Nkrumah factory, it was only 2 out of the over 300 that had survived. Only 2. Only 2. So it is a myth. And she is right. All the private sector, the giant private sector companies doing well in Ghana, the Zoom Lions, the McDans, and all of them. What is keeping them? Is it not government contract? Is it not government contract? Show me one Ghanaian private sector millionaire running their company solely without government contract. Show me one. Which contractor is rich, doing well, has a great construction firm, and is not surviving on government contracts? So why do you come and tell us that government has no business doing business? When actually you are doing business, you are only giving the business to your cronies in the private sector. Exactly. That's what is going on. Then you see, this also raises a very important question. So the people in government who say that these assets are not doing well, let's sell it. And they turn around to buy it. They say they have the ideas, they have the expertise. Why is it that when they are serving in government, you are a cabinet minister, you have all these great ideas about managing hotels, you have the expertise, you have the capacity, you are a hotel management champion. We have paid you to come and serve us, to bring your expertise to bear. You are sitting at cabinet. So you couldn't share this expertise with us so that we can use that expertise to turn around our hotels. You will only bring your expertise to bear when you buy it and it becomes your own. That is when you bring your expertise to bear. Hey, what kind of Ghanaian are you? I mean, it's incredible. Unbelievable. So where is patriotism? And you are right. It's like the Baumia model. Yeah. If I am not controlling the steer, I won't share my ideas with you. Akufo-Addo, you can go and crash the Ghana bus. Let's all die. Let's fall into the ditch. It's only when I'm in charge of the steer. I mean, what's happening in this country? You have great ideas, great vision, great acumen, but you only bring it to bear when it is your private property. Then what are you doing in cabinet? Let's amend the constitution and collapse cabinet. Because cabinet it exists for you to brainstorm, to bring your ideas, your expertise about how to manage the country. That's all what happens at cabinet. Me, I was lucky, fortunate to represent my boss at a few cabinet meetings when we were in power. And that's all that happens. They brainstorm, think about Ghana. And then at the end of the day, they select who has come up with the best idea. So if the Honorable Champon sitting in cabinet, they tell us he is all he is, even though now we know he has been exposed. All this so-called expertise, Rock City is making losses. He rather has to go and consult the Labadi Beach management. They must come and save his Rock City. So look, all these claims they are making, when you subject them to basic logical tests, it doesn't pass. My brother at the back, you have raised a very important issue. Why is it that anytime there is some small challenge with a public organization, a state asset, the first thing that comes to mind, let's sell it, let's sell it. Why? And they say that, look, I would not even be too hard on the people who did this in 1966, those who overthrew. Maybe let's give them another 10 years, another 20 years. But those of us who are alive now, our generation, so we don't, I mean, what did Einstein say about people who do the same thing all the time and expect different results? I mean, it's shocking. So you have asked a very important question. We have been doing this since 1966. Oh, Black Star Line, oh, sell it. Oh, Abuazi glass factory, oh, sell it. The slightest thing. Our Tema shipyard, we were manufacturing ships. There's a graphic front page story about English companies, Indian companies, queuing to buy from Ghana, to order ships from Ghana. Today, when we discovered oil and we had to build ships, we had to go to Singapore, Jurong, in Singapore, because we sold ours. And in the process, we lost the capacity, the expertise to know how to construct ships. So why do we keep doing the same thing and expect different results? When we know that anytime we have sold these state assets, we don't get anything. It just leads to massive job losses. And that is why we cannot industrialize. So this matter has brought us to a fundamental issue as to how to adopt a new economic paradigm so that we can transform this society, so we can industrialize, so we can create jobs. So let's see this struggle as a much bigger one. It's not just about these hotels, but it's about a new kind of leadership thinking, commonsensical, patriotic way of running our country, so that we stop these mistakes that our fathers, our grandfathers have made. And then we want to also come and continue. When we know that at the end of the day, it is just personal interest, self-dealing. That's all what this is. All this, let's sell, let's sell, let's sell. Always just go to the back. And you see, before I hand over the mic, don't you find it very strange, my brothers and sisters, that the people who are telling us that these assets are not good, they should be sold, they are a waste of time, they are a drain on SNIT. SNIT is in a hurry to wash its hands. Don't you find it strange that the people who are telling us all things are the ones queuing to buy it? Who takes good money to go and buy something which is not good, which is not worth it? Does that not tell you something? That they are not telling us the truth. Even though Brother Champon's offer is so low, it is way below the $61 million. Is it a joke? I have never seen anything like that in my life. $61 million. I don't even know how it looks like. I don't know if we can enter this large auditorium. I don't think so. $61 million. And he is willing to buy baller hotels that they say is crap, it's not good. Workers, stop making noise, forget about it, let it go. Hey, $61 million. And Honorable Brother Chapo wants to throw it away like that. On things that are not good. Hotels that are scrap, that cannot bring Ghana any dividends, that cannot be good news for Ghana. And yet, he, the Savior. Hey, even when Jesus Christ came to save the world, Jesus Christ didn't come with $61 million. Muhammad didn't come with $61 million. At the risk of being accused of blasphemy, I hope you forgive me. So it's you think about these things and you just can't understand. You just can't understand. I agree with the TUC. The TUC has made very important proposal that the law must change. And as I sit here, I'm even thinking, how probably can I mobilize some colleagues in Parliament to see if we can start some amendments to the pension law? Because to be very sincere, it's not right. Workers don't even have majority on the board. Because if workers had majority, the worker reps said that they asked that this deal should be stopped. But they are in the minority. Then, to make matters worse, it's the president who appoints the board chair. President appoints the CEO. At least, can't we even create a balance? You understand? For checks and balances. If president is appointing the CEO, at least let the workers appoint the board chair. So, you see, this country, we give so much power to our president. We have an imperial presidency created in the Constitution. And sometimes I wonder, you see, yes, if you have a lot of power in one person, if the person has good intention, we can use that power to the advantage of the people. But if that person doesn't have good intention, and you give the wrong person too much power, you are in trouble. So, I really think that one of the key takeaways from this meeting this evening is to see how we can all start working on the pension law and amend it. Let workers have majority on the board, and let workers at least appoint a board chair. Look at what is happening now. The board chair is hiding. The board chair, Honorable Elizabeth Ohene, a few years ago was the most prolific writer. I'm surprised up to now she can't write one article to debunk all my claims, all TUC's claims, to make a great case. You know her, she used to write very prolific. She writes a lot, goes BBC and all of of the editorial. Up to now, how many weeks now? The board chair can't write. The last time TV3 announced that all efforts to get them to speak, to grant them interviews, they are refusing to speak. What do they have to hide? Even the majority leader, their own colleague, Honorable Afenyo Maki, has said that SNIT should hold a press conference, put out the document, put out the tender document. You ask an important question. How did Rock City win the bid? It's not for me to answer. They should come and tell her, because me, it doesn't make sense to me. You start that you are selling 16. The ones that really, if you say that this sale is about saving hotels that are not doing well, the two most distressed, that one you've taken it out. The one that will not be profitable. Who should go for it? That one, they've left it for us, you and I. They've kept it for us. We deserve the baller ones. That one, you can go and keep it. You can go and squat in it. But Labadi Beach Hotel, which is profitable, that one they are going for it. That's the one they are coming to save. The actual one that needs salvation, nobody is interested. Look at STC, at the point we made earlier. Nobody is interested. So, why is SNIT hiding? Why is the board hiding? And you see, this country, we must demand accountability. If you cannot defend your action when it comes to problem, then why engage in those actions? Why do it at all? Since there was a question on the very heart-wrenching video we all saw about the lady, and it's all about the accountability issue. Why should management of the hospital throw away a patient? A public hospital. I mean, it could be my mother, your sister. She has had an accident, and it's a trauma center. You are trained to handle trauma patients. You say that her relatives are not showing up. She claims she comes from Omwa or Ojobi. So you've gone to dump her in the bush. Hey! And the woman has died. I want to assure our viewer on Facebook. This morning, I raised this matter in Parliament. I spoke about it. And I said that Parliament must take interest in it. We must haul all the people. The doctors, what happened to their Hippocratic oath? What happened to fellow feeling? To a common humanity? So, what's happening to us? How have we become such a group of people? So there is something fundamentally wrong, and it's all linked to what we are discussing. Hotels that are serving all of us well, that is good for all of us. One person says he wants it. So there's no longer communal feeling, let's help one another. It's all greed, avarice, treachery, capture. Everything must come to me and me alone. Everybody else can die. There is something wrong with our society. Mahatma Gandhi said the measure of any society is how they treat the least among them. Things have to change. We cannot continue.
Thank you, Honorable. Any more questions? We have a few minutes to go. Any more questions? Please, my ladies.
I want to make a point on an issue you raised. I think it was a question about whether we should stop contributing to SNAKE. We're contributing to SNAKE for us. All the hindrances and the problems they're trying to put our way, we won't even look at them. Because when you go on retirement, when I go on retirement, we should be taken care of whilst we're on retirement. So it's crucial that we contribute to SNAKE. Or otherwise, maybe here we call it SNAKE, contribute into a common fund where we can all pull from. Right? So if the law is not working for us, let's change the law so that it works for us. And then the gentleman made a point about Honorable continuing with what he's doing. In fact, he has the whole backing of the TUC and indeed all workers in Ghana. You know, for us and for him to succeed, we need to keep supporting him. And so when we decide, let's hit the streets so that hands would be kept off our hotels, it's not just about me or about the TUC or about the Honorable or about Pan-African TV, but about all of us and our common humanity. So please, let's get out on Tuesday, right? So that we protect what we have. And that is the money that me and you have contributed to SNIT. That is what we're rising to protect. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Honorable, I want to know who qualifies at the demonstration. Let's say I'm not supposed to be there. So I want to know the routes that we are going to take.
So this is a very important question. Every Ghanaian is qualified, allowed to participate in this. Indeed, this demonstration is not a partisan demonstration. So if you've noticed all the flyers we have done, you won't see any NDC flag or NDC paraphernalia or what have you. It is a national exercise. It is about Ghana. And I am glad that so far the TUC has been very, very supportive. So far, we've had calls from other political parties. The Honorable Hassan Ayariga has called. The Honorable Bernard Mona has called that they are all coming to participate. Dr. Kofi has called that they will be participating and they are willing to support us as far as they can go. The chiefs, the government chair, has called that he is also interested in this matter. The Gadangbe Council, they have also declared their support. La youth groups have also declared their support. So it goes beyond any political party. I would be even happy to see my colleagues in MPP join us because I know deep down it's not every MPP member who is proud of what he's doing. The workers who work in this hotel, I mean, if there's a ballot box in this hotel, I'm not sure that the MPP will not get any. There are MPP members there. You know, so it is a non-partisan demonstration, and all Ghanaians are invited to join. Nobody will be turned away. Nobody will be sacked because you are not a friend, brother. We are all citizens. We are all Ghanaians, and this matter concerns Ghanaians. It concerns all of us. The route, we are starting in front of Labadi Beach Hotel. Try and be there by 7 a.m. We want to start the march exactly at 8 a.m. We will proceed from Labadi Beach Hotel to La Palm Royal Resort. And you know why we are starting from this hotel, so that everybody will see the hotel. Is it true that these hotels have collapsed? Is it true that these hotels are not functioning? Is it true that these hotels have been run down, that they've become death traps, that they need a savior? We will know on Tuesday when we arrive there. Then from there, we use the Elwak Road. The Elwak Road all the way to the Lands Commission Junction. Take a left to the Cantonment's Post Office, Parks and Gardens Road, the DVLA Road, and climb up. We will approach the Christ the King Church. And we are told that that's where the police want to end. They will then invite the Jubilee House to come and speak. So that's how we are going to do it. And we want to admonish all of you. Even if you cannot do the full walk, if probably you are not too well, you can come in the morning with us, see the hotels, because it's a beautiful opportunity to see how your contributions, how it has helped to build this magnificent edifice. And then, after a few minutes walk with us, if you are not well, stay on. So, as many Ghanaians as possible, because you know that now they play the numbers game. Even though me, in my mind, even a one-man demonstration, it took one young student at University of Ghana for UGMC to go. He just did a one-man demonstration that President Akufo-Addo opened the hospital. And President Akufo-Addo listened, it was open. And as fate will have it, during COVID, that is the hospital that saved his own ministers. You know, the hospital he was refusing to open. So, because people play the numbers game, and because we don't want propaganda to distract, oh, people didn't even show up. Probably Ghanaians don't care about the hotel. So we want to have massive numbers so that everybody who sees the numbers, who watches the news, and the president himself, most important, will see that, look, I cannot continue with this transaction. I have to put my foot down, and I have to get my appointees to stop what they are doing. So that is about the demonstration. 7 a.m., let's all report at the Labadi Beach Hotel. We don't have any injunction, any restriction. The Ghana Police Service has agreed with us on the route. They are going to be there themselves. And it's going to be a very peaceful march. Sometimes people wonder demonstrations. Will it degenerate? Will it become violent? No. We are not going to war. Nobody is allowed to come there with any weapon, any cudgel, any stick. It's a peaceful march. So everybody is invited. There is nothing to fear. There will be no violence. There will be no breaking of bones or breaking of heads. We are just marching peacefully to go and present a petition. That's all we are. Thank you very much.
Any more questions? Any more questions? Wonderful. I've seen a woman's hand.
True. Okay. I am the boss. Fight to you are fighting this battle for Ghanaians because you don't have freedom. Most of the comment that people make is that NDC and NPP, they are all the same. And when the things happen like this, and they are all the same, they know what is going on, they all chop the money. So this comment like this, most people read them. So we want you to pass that.
Honorable, it seems you and Madam are doing a great job. We understand everything.
And let me commend the young lady. I see that her English is far better than her Twi. She said she was going to speak Twi and ended up speaking very nice English, impeccable English. So you have made a very good point. I believe that both parties, the verdict is out there for the Ghanaian people to assess us and decide. And I am not one of those who think that everybody in my party is necessarily good and cannot make mistakes or cannot have bad intentions for the country. And the same way, I don't think that the whole MPP, we cannot find good people there. It is about your action, what you do, what you stand for as an individual. That is why we must eschew sycophancy. Can you imagine what would have happened if But the problem with our politics is blinded loyalty and sycophancy. If I am in NDC, everybody in NDC is an angel. They can't do anything wrong. They can't make a mistake. That is what is destroying our country. So We can't speak the truth. We can't stand up to principle. As for me, people know in my party, internally, they know what I don't like, I'll say it. What is happening which is not good, I'll say it. If it is good, I'll praise you, I'll support you. That's why even in Parliament, not too long ago, I resigned from a committee. I didn't like what was going on. I believe that we should do conviction politics, truthful politics. Stand up for something, believe in it. And don't be a sycophant. Don't sacrifice your values. I mean, when we joined this party, I don't believe that aware that any of the parties, these things happen. Oh, and they are doing something wrong. You think that if the cabinet ministers tell their cabinet colleague that as of this one, you cannot do it, just back out, you think he won't listen? But though when he's around, ignore the labor leaders. Meanwhile, when they meet me, you'll be shocked how many MPs, when we are at the cafeteria, when we are drinking tea, how many MPP MPs encourage me. Oh, we are with you. Too much. And I ask them, but why won't you go and say it on radio? They say, oh, you want me to lose my position? But why should you lose your position? Your members should even be proud of you. Why is it that in our history, we've only had one PC appeal for it? Why? Aren't we ashamed? Over 30 years of the existence of our parliament, only one PC appeal for it, who can stand up to his own party people and say this one is not good, I won't support it. What does that say about our politics? So we have work to do. The sycophancy is too much. We don't, even when the leader is naked, we say, oh, this your batakare is very nice, oh, so lovely. You know. Meanwhile, you are seeing some nudity that I can't describe. All right. So thank you very much, Mami. We are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Saidu John Paul is on Facebook. He says, good evening, Amma. My regards to Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa and your audience. I am Saidu John Paul, the immediate past SRC president of Tamale Technical University. This government does not respect and know democracy, and we must treat and hit them with demonstrations. So we are ever ready to fight and save our future for tomorrow. Every Ghanaian worker's future is in the hands of SNIT, and we must stand and fight. Can't this demonstration be decentralized to all the 16 regions for us to join? A nationwide demonstration. If such an arrangement can be done, it will help we those who aren't in Accra to also participate and register our grievances and displeasure.
So we are considering doing regional demonstrations. That's why I said at the beginning that this is just the first. We'll see 2 hotels with this demonstration. Probably Central Region can be the next one, where we can do, probably start from Ridge Royal and end in Elmina. So it's a very good suggestion, but it depends on how successful the first one will be. Let's all come down, make sure the first one is a huge success. Then if the president fails to listen and does not declare publicly that they are backing off from this transaction, then we will proceed to do the remaining demonstrations for the regions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, please, we can do better. Thank you. So let me say thank you, first of all, to every one of you who is here at the reception area of Pan-African TV. It's a rainy Friday evening. We have, braved the rain. We have changed location from, we've come inside because of the rain, and we are still here. So thank you. This shows, serious commitment to nation. So thank you for being here. Well, thank you to you, Madam Na Ayele Adefio Sechere, PRO, TUC, Trades Union Congress. This is how we like our TUC. This is how we love our TUC. We like to see you, as always, perhaps more, at the forefront of our interest. And this one particularly, because this one goes to our pension. Our pension. Tell me, we are not making enough, are we? No, we are not. So if from the little that we are making, we are still managing to squeeze some to put aside, we are depriving ourselves today to put aside for tomorrow. So imagine how important SNIT is to the average Ghanaian worker. So if even from our little, we can squeeze, and it will not be, handled in, and I'm choosing my words because I'm meant to be a moderator, So thank you, thank you for leading this, and we want to see more. We definitely want to see more from you. Honorable Samuel Okudeta Blackman, I think it's been said here, it's been said on Facebook. What can we say? More grease to your elbows, Honorable. More grease to your elbows. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being here. I hope I will see all of you on Tuesday. Tuesday, 7 o'clock sharp. 7 o'clock Tuesday sharp. 7 o'clock. We don't want to end up in hospitals where we are taken from the hospitals and sent into a bush. Our pension is important to us as Ghanaians. This one is about you, direct. If the demonstration is about some interest somewhere, you can decide to stay at home and watch it on TV. This is you, your pension, your money, tomorrow. Look what has been done with our educational setup. A lot of us think, oh, my children will go and come and look after us. Are we still in that era? You look after yourself. So please, on Tuesday, every Ghanaian, our civic responsibility, let us be counted, every single one of us, that in our generation, we are the ones that said, it's okay. We have learnt our lesson. Enough is enough. Rich man, big men, please go and build your own hotel. Please. What's our motto? Hands off our hotels. Hands off our hotels. This one is ours. Go and build yours. Thank you very much.